Well, thank you for watching our podcast again this week. This was a productive week in the Senate. We were able to pass a defense authorization bill through the Senate. This is a bill that the Senate and the Congress passes each year. I think for the last 50 years, the Congress has passed a defense authorization bill each of those years. In this year's bill, there is substantial increased military construction funding for our bases in New Mexico, particularly Cannon Air Force Base, where there's a lot of expansion of activity, additional people coming into Cannon Air Force Base. We also have additional military construction for Holloman Air Force Base, White Sands, and Kirtland Air Force Base as well. There's also funding in there for both of our national laboratories, the Department of Energy's National Laboratories Los Alamos and Sandia. But overall, the bill was one that I supported. There are provisions in there which, in my view, would expand the authority of the military on detaining and interrogating American civilians. And I think that is problematic. I voted to delete that. We were not successful with that effort, but we'll have to revisit that in the future. But overall, the passage of the Defense Authorization Bill was a good thing for the country and a good thing for our state. The other thing we tried to do unsuccessfully was to pass a provision to continue in place and even increase the amount of reduction in payroll tax that Americans can enjoy. We put in place a reduction in that payroll tax this last year in order to stimulate economic activity. It has, according to economists, it has helped. We need to keep it in place until we can show a stronger economy in this country, and our effort has been to do that and to expand upon it. Our effort was not successful. We didn't get the votes we needed to accomplish that. The vote was 51 in favor of doing that and 49 against. But we will try that again next week and hope that we can find some version of that we can get Republican support for. But that's the summary of what we did this week. We have another 2 weeks or perhaps 2.5 weeks of additional activity before the Congress adjourns in this session of the Congress prior to Christmas. Again, thanks for watching.